Hello students, I am Sheetal Bhanushali from Saraswat International Academy. I am teaching English of Standard 4th, Unit 2, Poem Noses Part 1. In this unit, the name of the poem is Noses and the name of the chapter is The Little Fir Tree. Let us start with our poem Noses. Let's read and sing. I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing the way it grows. Stuck right out where all of it shows, with two little holes where the breathing goes. So, students, in the first stanza, the poet says that whenever she looks at the mirror, she looks at her nose and finds it very funny because it is coming out of her face. All of her nose is shown and she finds the two holes in it to be very strange. That two holes are known as nostrils. What are they known as? Nostrils. And these nostrils are used by us for taking in air to our lungs and giving it out too. Got it, students? Next, I looked in the mirror and saw in there the end of my chin and the start of my hair, and between there isn't much space to spare with my nose, like a handle sticking there. In this stanza, the poet has described the location of her nose. So, here also, the poet says that she looked at herself in the mirror and found her nose to be placed in the middle of her face, between her chin and head, just like a handle is fixed on to a door. Here, nose is compared with the handle of a door. This type of comparison is known as simile, and generally in the poem, these types of comparisons are used. Got it, students? Moving further, if ever you want to giggle, students, giggle means to laugh and shout and can't think of what to do it about, just look in the mirror and then no doubt you will see how funny your nose sticks out. In this stanza, the poet says that if ever she wants to laugh at something but cannot find one, she can look at her nose in the mirror. She says that the child will find it so funny and strange the way her nose too grows out of her face. Got it, students? So, overall, the poet is trying to sensitize a child and make her feel happy with what she is or has. These expressions of inner feelings are not to be judged or labeled but may only be heard, seen, and shared. The poet says here that all of us have different types of faces and our features also vary. When she looks at her face in the mirror, she finds her nose to be very funny the way it comes out of her face. Also, she compares it to a handle and says it is fitted onto her face in the middle of her chin and head. She suggests that if a child wants to laugh at something, she can look at her nose in the mirror and laugh at it. All of us have different faces and features, and each face is unique. Got it, students? So, moving further, let's start with our notes. Here, some question answers are there which you have to write in your notebook. So, let us start with our notes. First, drill words. You have to write these drill words 3 times in your notebook. Got it, students? First, mirror. Second, funniest. Next, stuck. Next, breathing. Next, handle. Next, sticking. Next, giggle. Next, between. Next, shout. Next, spare. Next, space. Next, doubt. Next, write the synonyms of. First, mirror. A surface of glass which reflects an image. Next, funny. The synonym of funny is amusing. Next, breathing. The process of taking in air to the lungs and giving it out. Got it, students? Next, space. A continuous area which is free, unoccupied, and available. Next, spare. Something which is extra and available. Next, sticking. Here, sticking means to fix. Next, giggle. To laugh lightly in a silly way. Next, shout. A loud cry as an expression of a strong feeling. Next, doubt. To feel uncertain about something. Got it, students? Let us start with antonyms. So, put heading, write the antonyms of start, finish or end, grow, shrink, funny, serious, ever, never, little, big or large. Got it, students? Next, moving further, write the rhyming words of first, grows. The rhyming words for grows are shows and goes. Next, shout. About, doubt, out. Next, choose the correct option. First one. What did the girl see in the mirror? A. Her nose. B. Her lips. C. Her eyes. And D. Her hair. So, what did the girl see in the mirror? Her nose. So, your answer is A. Her nose. Got it, students? Next, how did the girl find her nose in the mirror? Options are A. Sweet, B. Cute, C. Funny, D. Perfect. So, how did the girl find her nose in the mirror? She finds her nose very funny. So, your answer is C. Funny. Next, what does the nose on the face resemble? Resemble means how does it look like? So, your options are A. Handle, B. Gloves, C. Fist. Students, fist means when you hold your fingers together, that forms fist. And D. Cup. So, in the poem, the poet has compared her nose with handle on the door. So, your answer is A. Handle. Got it, students? Next, what is the girl's reaction when she sees her nose? A. Sad, B. Angry, C. Cry, D. Giggle. So, what's the girl reaction when she see her nose? Giggle. She laughs, right? So, yes, answer is D. Giggle. Next, what's the location of the nose? A. On the forehead, B. End of the chin and start of one's hair, C. Near the ears, D. On the cheek. So, what is the location of the nose? The location of the nose is at the end of the chin and start of one's hair. So, your answer is B. End of the chin and start of one's hair. Got it, students? Next, reading is fun. Answer the following questions. First, why does the poet feel that the nose is a funny thing? So, here the question is asked, why did the poet felt that the nose is a funny thing? So, students, why does poet feel like that? Because it grows onto her face and it is stuck on her face like the handle on the door. And one more thing, it has that two little holes. What are that holes known as? Nostrils. So your answer is the poet feels that the nose is a funny thing because it is stuck on the face like a handle and it has two little holes. Got it, students? Next, why is a nose important for you? So, students, why is nose important? Because with the help of that nostrils, we breathe. So, for breathing purpose, the nose is very important. So, answer is nose is important for us because the two little holes in it help us in breathing. Got it, students? Next, does the child in the poem like her nose? Why do you think so? So, here, does the child like her nose? So, of course, yes. Why? Because she finds her nose to be very funny. So, answer is the child in the poem definitely likes her nose. She takes it as the funniest thing which sticks out on her face like a handle. Got it, students? Next, let's talk. Question number 1. Describe a few funny things you have seen. Do they make you laugh? Okay. So here the question is asked that you have to describe few funny things and does that things makes you laugh? So this is the sample answer. You can write answers of your own also. People with long and flat nose makes me laugh. Some dresses worn by people also make me laugh. So this is just a sample answer. If you want, you can write any other things which makes you laugh. Got it, students? Next, what does features mean? Look up the dictionary. What are the different kinds of features of people we came across in the world? So, answer is features means distinctive parts of the face or appearance. Distinctive part means different parts. Everybody have some different types of features. So the different kinds of features of people are people with big bright eyes, people with long short or flat nose, people with rosy cheeks, people with round and broad faces, people with curly silky hair. Got it, students?